Well, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dyllan, and welcome back to another Gunsmith Armsday Rules and Recommendation video. This is the week of August the 2nd. As always, let's just get straight into it. So, I'm going to go over the first three weapons of my Warlock, starting off with the Ceros ARI 45. We have Hammer Forged, Feather Mag, Rifle Barrel, Speed Reload, and Focus Fire. So a whole hell of a lot of range on that roll. So not too bad, but again, maybe a little bit more stability would be nice. We've got Fitted Stock, Casket Mag, Rifle Barrel, Single Point Sling, and Unflinching. For me personally, I don't really want Unflinching on a primary, I don't really see the point. Next is Perfect Balance, Oiled Frame, Handlaid Stock, Snapshot, and Glass Half Full. Now, Glass Half Full will be proccing quite often on this, which is actually pretty decent. Perfect Balance for more stability is nice, and Handlaid Stock for even more stability. So for me, I will go for that pretty much like max stability roll with the Glass Half Full. For me, it's a little bit of a better option. Next up, we have a Hacky Hand Cannon that I'm not even going to butcher the name of. We've got Danger Close, Final Rounds, Speed Reload, Armor Piercing Rounds, and Oiled Frame. Pretty terrible to start it off. Next up, we have Relentless Tracker, Spray and Play, Hand Loaded, Explosive Rounds, and Reinforced Barrel. So a little bit more range on the middle row. And the last one is Danger Close, Who's Next, Snapshot, Explosive Rounds, and Small Bore. So, I mean, they're all pretty terrible, so I'm just going to randomly pick the middle one up, and I'll probably just end up deleting it because I don't like any of those rolls whatsoever. Next up, we've got the Omlon Hand Cannon. I'm not even going to butcher that name either. So we've got Luck in the Chamber, Lightweight, Injection Mode, Eye of the Storm, and Outlaw. So I'm looking for a little bit more range on this, would be nice for Crucible. Next up, we have Luck in the Chamber, Lightweight, Braced Frame, Eye of the Storm, and Firefly. Pretty decent with Braced Frame because I suppose we get the reduced mag size with Luck in the Chamber. And for the next one, we have Army of One, Extended Mag, Rifle Barrel, Eye of the Storm, and Outlaw. So this is a pretty split decision. I mean, if you're after more range, maybe this roll might be a little bit better for you. But for me, I'm going to go for the Firefly Luck in the Chamber one with a reduced mag size. And I'm just going to test it out in PvE for a little bit of fun. Anyway, I'm going to jump over to my Hunter and I'm going to do the last two weapons. So I've just jumped over to my Hunter, and as always, let's just get straight to the last two weapons and get them out of the way. So we have first the Herja D Pulse Rifle from Hacky. We've got Danger Close, Feeding Frenzy, High Caliber Rounds, Hand Loaded, and Hand Laid Stock. This is a similar archetype to something like the Hopscotch Pilgrim, if you guys are familiar with that. We've got Head Seeker, Zen Moment, Single Point Sling, Speed Reload, and Injection Mold. Not too bad, but again, it could be a little bit better. For the very last one, we've got Crowd Control, Rangefinder, Snapshot, Speed Reload, and Oiled Frame. All pretty average rolls, to be honest. Nothing really stands out about any of them. For me, I'll probably just gonna pick up the Crowd Control one and just use it for PvE, just when I'm chilling out and playing some strikes. But next up, we've got the Lumidia D with Army of One, Zen Moment, Single Point Sling, Speed Reload, and Oiled Frame. So for me, I'm looking for maybe something like Stability, which we got Glass Half Full, Counterbalance, which is good, Snapshot, Speed Reload, and Oiled Frame. It's actually pretty decent, mainly because it's got Counterbalance on. Next up, for the last one, we have Danger Close, Spray and Play, Single Point Sling, Fitted Stock, and Reinforced Barrel. So for me, I think I will go for the Counterbalance roll, and it's also got Glass Half Full on, so it might be pretty decent in Crucible. And I'll probably run something like maybe Oiled Frame down this side, so I get a really fast reload, or either maybe Snapshot. But anyway, that's the roll I'm going to be picking up. And for the weapon packages this week, we have a Ceros ARI 45 Auto Rifle, we got the Omlon Cockatoo Scout Rifle, we got a Hacky something shotgun that I'm not going to butcher the name of, Omlon Uzum Sniper, if that's how you pronounce it, and then we've got the Irene Omlon Sniper as well. If you can only pick up 3 weapons this week, I would definitely recommend picking up the Irene RR4. Possibly go with the Ceros RI 45 and the Cocytus as well, because these are actually pretty decent weapons if you can get good rolls on them. For the field test weapons this week, we have a PvE, a Crucible, a PvE, and a PvE. So 4 PvE test weapons, 1 for the Crucible. Anyway, hope this gives you an idea on what to get this week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.